Hello.
And the sigh of relief. So
release all the
I wish we
fucks.
were videoing Jim like having a slow motion meltdown for all the technical difficulties prior to us beginning. It was both entertaining and painful at the same
I
time.
learned
But I can
3.3
entertain
new
you.
cuss words.
Yeah.
3.3.
You know I'm getting mad when I start combining like regular words with cuss words and inserting the F word into other into other regular words.
If you put it in the middle, hyphenate it,
Yes.
that's a bad day.
That's
Yeah.
a bad day.
I wish I understood grammar. No, I learned a grammar lesson the other day with that. Like you can only do it in front of certain type of syllable or consonants. I forget exactly how it was, but there was like a grammatical breakdown of how to insert the F word into the middle of a word
There's
properly.
an official
There is, yeah,
F word
right.
hyphenation process.
A guide.
Yeah, that's right, the F word guide. All right. Well, welcome to the Ales and Tales podcast. I don't even know where I'm looking. I think it's over there, so that's where I'm looking. We are going to bring you a beer review today on Cigar City Brewing's High Alai IPA, or as many people for years probably have pronounced it, Jai
You
Alai.
mean high lie? Is it a lie or lie? I just thought it was high lie. Is it
High
high lie?
High Alai.
High
High
lie.
lie.
High
High
Alai.
lie.
High
Like
lie.
New Milford High lie.
So,
Milford High
even
lie.
even after I started pronouncing it correctly, I was still pronouncing it incorrectly until
Hey,
right now.
you're making steps in progress. It's okay.
Fine.
It's one of
English.
those days.
This is cut right on the heels of the last comment. I promise you, English is my first language. It is my only language, unfortunately.
And
I might need
that
to-
one he doesn't do so well, folks.
I might need to polish it up a little bit.
There you go. Start reading a dictionary again. So you can, if you're listening to us and you want to watch us, you can find us on YouTube. If you are watching us and you don't want to see this beautiful face talking to you right now,
Yeah.
we'll be right back.
And random words, random sounds. Ben
We're going to
can't
pause
speak
the
English,
show
but
so I could beat the crap out of Ben real quick.
he's making up his own language.
Isn't that video of the girl that can't even say the word or think about styrofoam? She's styrofoam.
That's a weird one to be weirded out by, I got to say.
Right?
What's-
It
what-
is. Like I look over at Mike and I see his face. I'm like, Mom. I'm just joking. I love you, Mike.
Love you too.
Well, there
Ben.
was that time that you were trying a
I'm gonna
beer.
kill
We
him
were
later.
on third episode, and you were like, you were.
I got the marble mouth.
You started getting marble mouth big time, and we all jumped right on it.
I remember that. Actually. That's pretty funny. So you can watch us on YouTube. You can listen to us on any of your podcast streaming services. You can find us at thealesandtalespodcast.com and on Patreon, where you can sponsor us and give us some beer bucks to find some beers if you want to recommend a beer we should try. Otherwise,
You know, I got to say a word from Carly right now. She's so bright-eyed and bushy-tailed today.
Yeah.
What's happening with you?
I'm just chilling. Happy
Yeah.
to be here.
Yeah.
need
You
some
don't-
beer after all the partying
Yes.
and concerting,
Hey,
right?
we'll
Yeah.
have the dog, baby.
Yes.
You go downtown last night, did we? Or what's going
No, I stayed in East.
East?
Mhm.
I got you.
Where all the cool kids hang.
Yeah.
Gentrification.
Cool kid.
Yes.
That's why I'm never over there.
Mhm. Hey,
Okay.
man, no quarters the joint.
I haven't been there.
Really? I love no quarter.
I don't think I've been there. Anyway.
Oh, you guys are such dinks. You know what a dink is?
Dual income, no
No
kids.
kids.
That's right.
All right. So
I'm a sick single income kids. A single income with kids.
So,
Souk.
A Civic. SIWK.
yeah.
Souk. That's hard to say.
Yeah.
Okay. So that reminds me of something.
Yeah.
I don't know why that just popped into my head, but as a marketing person, I know you can understand this, but the whole concept of making out new words spelled incorrectly because somebody has taken the real word, like the word like, Like, and just getting rid of the E, and it's supposed to still be like, so there's, I
Lick.
saw,
That's lick.
right.
Yeah.
So I saw a guy wearing a shirt for a company. It was LIKNEW concept or something like that.
Like new?
And all I could see was lick new concepts. And I'm
Lick
like, look, dude, I don't care how many times you lick it. Once you lick it, it's not new anymore.
That's
Remember
a great
the,
concept you got there?
Remember the collision, the body shop in town, like new collision? It was LYK.
LY.
LYK.
LYK. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, that drives me crazy. I just saw that. And I'm
Well,
like,
It does
it's
too.
like the A. You always see A represented as a V now, and a lot of, I mean, it's even cross culturally. I'm seeing it. Like you're seeing it, especially when it comes to music, and you see like song titles. You get a lot in the rap hip hop community, but then you're seeing it in the rock community now. You're seeing, and it's just
it's like a
where
3 instead of an E where you
Yeah, so where did this?
I do use that. I have that for my Instagram username, Carly C4RL33. Yeah,
There you go. See,
Carly
just
for
like that.
real.
Carly for real.
Carly for real. Is that
No, it's-
C4RL?
Hey, it's Carly C4RL33.
C4RL3.
It's just her
like
name.
The 4 is
Gotcha.
an A,
Yeah.
and
I mean, the 4 is hard
I'm
to
a
see.
no
as an A.
throw.
This is why it's a problem, is because the old guys are like,
Well,
what the frick is that? Right.
it's like, what you're saying?
I gotta say, when
Is
I
this
try
a
to
new
read,
alphabet? Is this that wingdings thing?
Well,
when I
Oh,
try
I
to
love
read some
wingdings.
tweets from people, it's almost impossible for me to get through. Like you'll see somebody put out this tweet, and I'm trying to read it, and like every word is just shorthand
Mhm.
It's
text spelling.
text spelling, which
Gen-
drives
Gen
me
Z.
nuts.
And my brain breaks, and that makes me the old fogey now. And
No, I
get
tell
that,
my
but-
kids, if you want to write, I said, all you have to do is write grammatically correctly in your texts and emails, and you will be so far above the rest.
Mhm.
Just do that, and you will be viewed like a genius if you do that.
I work with a guy who sends out a
Boy, the bar has really dropped, hasn't it?
inspiration, right?
It really does.
A daily quote, every day. And there was one the other day about making mistakes, and it's okay as long as you like move forward. And you read the email, and it was like misspelled and no punctuation, and like I'll forgive your little mistakes.
Oh, Facebook is awful for that these days. I mean, you go on like iHeart Spring Hill, which is our local
Man, this is a company-wide email.
community, community page, and we are in a sad state of affairs as a freaking country, man.
Like
People are freaking
We're in a
morons.
sad
For
country of
me,
affairs.
like my email, my name is spelled in my email, Carlee. So when people email me and say, "Hi, Carly," Carly, and I'm like, "Can't you see who you're emailing?"
That's the proper way to spell it.
Like,
They're probably voice to text or something like that, and it's just and
it
they're not
happens
paying
more than
attention
you would
to it.
No,
think,
it's
more than it
just-
should.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I don't take offense. I'm not mad about it, but I'm
I
just
think you
like,
kind of are, I think.
Yeah,
You just don't have the
Yeah,
energy.
man.
right
that was
now.
the hard. That's as mad as Carly gets
Yeah.
right there.
It
That was
almost
mad
makes me want
Carly,
to wear a curved glove and put a rock hard ball in it and just fling it at somebody.
yeah.
or at least have a beer to make up for it.
Yes, we should.
Oh, that
Yes.
describes that action. Okay, let's do it.
yeah. So, believe it or not, folks, this is a beer review podcast, not just a complain about the world podcast.
You know
I
what grinds
promise.
my gears?
This
My
is
day.
why, and for the record, this is why we need a beer review podcast. Is so after you complain about the world and you're like, I need something to relax, you know what good beers to have.
Now we
We
know.
help you relax, man. Come on.
right.
Oh yeah.
Just calm down. Chill.
And,
Crack a beer with this, man.
Okay,
by the way,
I found one. Here's is exactly what we were talking about. Somebody posted on May 7th about June Lake right over here. Here's a non-anonymous post. Come for me. In all caps, she starts, get a new school traffic director at June Lake for F's sake. Traffic would run more smooth if my brain-dead dog took her gerb. I've shut my mouth hole all year, but today I choose violence. That's, yeah,
Is this the same woman that was complaining you were talking about last time?
that would be funny.
maybe. I don't know.
My dog could do better.
It's just the neighborhood Karen.
Yeah. But that's, gerb. It's just like- it's such a sad, it's like, why do I go on Facebook? It's really just the
Yeah,
bottom
I
line.
don't. That's
I know.
People are
Yeah.
so like mad for no reason.
Everybody's pissed off. It's so funny.
we're in the best life we could possibly have.
And everyone, no one's happy.
We're not
Nope.
in the 1500s and 1600s with no running water and no air conditioning, and everybody's more mad now than they probably were back then.
You ever see that bit with Louis C.K. who's talking about like somebody complaining about flying? And they're like, we had to sit on the tarmac for an hour. And then he's like, oh, and then what happened? Did you fly through the air magically in a seat while you were drinking a drink and getting whatever food? And then literally an
multi-ton
hour and a half
CO2.
later, you landed in what otherwise would have taken a week 100 years ago? Something. Oh, it's
Yeah.
a great bit.
That's accurate.
Yes.
Yeah.
I yell at my phone every once in a while for taking too long, and I also realize when I'm doing it. I do understand that would not have happened at all had I not had the phone. So I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Perspective.
Yes, onto the beer.
Yes. We need beer. My mouth is getting dry from all this complaining. Okay. So, anybody got a beer quote? Did you get a beer quote?
All right, I'm going to do my best Arnold impersonation. Where'd it go? Impersonation?
Do
Milk is... That was way off.
I don't know.
I get put on the spot.
I heard it.
I get put on the spot. My brain just goes, yeah.
Milk. What's milk?
Milk is for baby. And I
Man, do it.
I can't do it anymore. Milk is for babies.
While you're drinking milk over there, come
You
on.
have to drink beer.
The people need
Yeah,
beer.
there was milk. There we go.
Slow out of the gate, but he
I
picked
know.
it up.
Yes.
All right.
All right, go.
What was? I didn't even hear the quote. I was too busy laughing at what you were doing.
Milk is for babies. When you grow up, you have to drink beer. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Okay.
Drink beer.
Yeah. We're all grown ups here. Let's drink some beer.
Would you like to hear my Irish, my Australian accent?
God.
Oh my God, that is god awful.
Mine are. Remember my New Jersey accent?
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Jersey.
New Jersey.
Jersey. Jersey.
New Jersey. That was it. Okay. So a little bit about this is Cigar
City.
Brewing. Thank you. Apparently there was
somewhere in
just enough
Florida.
delay in there. It's in Tampa, Florida. So it says, founded in 2009, Cigar City Brewing was born out of a desire to bring the unique culture, history, and cuisine of Tampa. Is there a unique cuisine of Tampa? To an international audience. Always looking to expand the palette of flavors, Cigar City Brewing began introducing beers with unique tropical inspiration and culinary lineage. Thank you.
Thank you.
And that's really all they have to say. So there you go. I've had this beer off tap years and years ago. I don't know if I've ever had it out of the can. Thank you.
Where did you
It
get
has been
it?
years since I had it.
It's off tap everywhere.
I was in Virginia somewhere touring one of the historic sites and stopped at a bar outside of it. I think it was outside of historic, what is it, Williamsburg?
Yeah.
Anyway, and I was like, oh, that's really good beer. But
Nice.
I haven't had it since. So there you
There you
go. Dark yellow, orangey yellow.
Mhm.
It is, the head went away fairly quickly.
It did.
It smells very good.
Settling
nice.
into a nice little lake.
This is an IPA, yes.
Smells like a
That's
classic
so Carly's like all
old
in.
school IPA.
So what's the? Oh yeah, Carly.
Yes.
Describe
We
the
can't
can.
drink it yet. Carly hasn't described the can.
Hey, y'all can't.
Okay.
You already.
Alrighty, guys, buckle in. We got a nice can art to describe here. So the can honestly just reminds me of maybe a uniform that they would wear while playing High Alai. I don't know. It's half green, half
Tangerine,
sunset
orange.
tangerine orange.
Almost the exact color of the beer.
Yes, the font, the High Alai, JAIALAI, is curved. There's no sharp edges. It's very smooth, which I could imagine the beer tasting like.
You hope so, right?
There's a nice little gold emblem splitting the green and the orange half and half, 3/4. So it's very simple, and it's a gold can, which you don't
Yes.
see super often.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Looks very nice.
I like the green and gold. That's a good color combination. It's cool little cloud font or something like that in the gold line too.
Mm-hmm.
So their logo, we don't have the logos up behind us today, but their logo looks like a wrapper off of a cigar. Actually, the gold band and the logo.
Does
itself.
anyone know where the sport highlight kind of originates, comes from?
Funny
is
you should
popular?
say that, Ben.
I was thinking it was Brazilian, and honestly, that looks like the Brazilian flag.
This
I was
is
thinking Indian.
Highline is a fast-paced Basque sport involving a hard, small ball called a pelota that is hit against a wall using a wicker basket called a cesta, I believe I'm saying that right, attached to a player's arm. It is known for its incredible speed, with the pelota reaching speeds of up to 188 miles per hour.
Oh, I was off. I said 130 earlier.
The game is played in a
Jeez.
walled-in arena, a fronton, and is often associated with pari-mutual wagering, particularly in the United States. Trying to figure out when it was invented, but it doesn't say.
Ben, you going on it?
Well, I'm trying to, but
1875.
1875.
Yeah. Coined by Serafin Barota. in
Northern
1875.
Spain. Okay.
Yes. And it was
Popular
very
in
popular. It became very popular in the United States, I remember, in the late 70s, early 80s, where you'd have all these facilities popping up. especially where we lived in Connecticut, called Milford Alai. And that logo that you're seeing on the can is very similar. If you want to hold it up there, Carolee.
Carolly.
See if I can get that. Number 4, number 2. Turn it a little bit towards
Speaking
that
of spelling of names, I got a friend named Carolee, but it's Karily.
And that font is
Right.
very,
I love it.
almost like a retro 80s type of font that was typical for the sport back when I saw it when I was a kid.
Well,
That's how old I am.
So at least 4 people have died playing this sport.
That's not bad.
That's it.
It's
The
not
rookie
that-
numbers. You got to pump those numbers up.
Oh, you got to think 180 mile per hour billiard ball
Yeah.
whizzing by you. I've played racquetball for years, and that's a fairly squishy rubber ball.
Yeah.
And you ain't hitting it near that hard, and you get hit by that, and that hurts like hell.
So is this kind of like a lacrosse ball that they use?
I guess so.
It's like a cue ball, apparently. It's made out of ceramic.
So, all right, I've held off long enough. I got to smell this and drink this. It smells great.
I have a story for you guys.
Definitely
I have a
Citra
tale
hops.
for you guys once we get into it.
Hold on.
Yes.
It's anybody get anything specific off the nose?
I mean, just the Citra hops are coming bright.
Honey?
yeah.
Honey.
Mm.
Okay.
Here.
Little orange.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Orange
Definitely
zest.
citrusy.
Yeah. I'm-
I don't get a lot.
I get a lot of citrus now once I stick my nose in it. Not in the actual drink, but above it.
That's one way to taste it.
Wait, I wasn't supposed to do that?
Just snorkels it with his nose.
Certainly,
Really, gotta-
certainly
gotta-
big enough.
Blow into it and aerate the beers.
Yeah.
Really get it moving.
Yeah, Mike did that the last episode. I had that short.
That's. I didn't get a lot of nose off of it, and honestly, I don't get a lot of different stuff off the flavor. But it's very strong. Like it has got a good solid like beer
Yeah.
flavor,
7.5%.
Mhm.
and then you get a lot of orange.
Mm-hmm.
Like it really comes on after, but the initial
You get
taste
that
is just
bright citrus pop. Yeah, I kind of think it fades in that malty backbone. Kind of dries off the tongue a little bit.
that's
little
good.
grain.
That's like old school
Yeah.
IPA.
Yeah.
A
That's
little bit
not
of bitterness.
yeah, not super bitter. It's not killing you.
Right.
Just you get a little bit of the moisture pull from the tongue.
Mm.
A lot of citrus, like almost orange rind, lemon rind.
It's not too heavy either. It's
Mm-mm.
pretty crisp and like not light, I would say, but refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
It's a fairly dense beer. Like it has
Mhm.
substance to it.
But there's not a lot to break down. It's just kind of it.
Yeah, that's interesting. Like, I guess if you want a simple beer, this is a good way to go. It's not
Well, kinda like we've
overpowering you with 20 different things.
We've talked
Yeah.
about background beers and beers you focus on. I think High Life's kind of made its name on being a background beer. It's the standard bar order IPA. Don't know what I want. There's an IPA that's not going to kill me that still get me drunk. Right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Goes down easy,
Yeah, it does.
especially for 7.5% IPA. Like you think it would bite a little bit more, but it's
Yeah.
like you said, the lettering is fairly smooth and rounded out.
Well, that higher alcohol content, and obviously when you go to like my brain just shut down. What is it called? Not high gravity. It is high gravity, but Russia Imperial IPAs or something like that. When they're higher gravity, a lot of times they're a lot more sweet.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the alcohol and the sugars, I guess.
What's the
higher-
ABV on this? I'm sorry.
7.5.
7.5.
Okay. Is that double?
I mean, it in the
That'd be
right
considered a
ABV range, kind of, yes. It just depends
It's on
on
the
the
low
brewer and how they brew it and what they want to call it. And
Yeah. As a fan of IPA, along here with Carly,
Yes.
it's delightful. Wouldn't you say?
Yes. Yeah, I had this at
Yes.
yes, and
Carly's
yes,
going to be
and-
one-word answers
You
No,
tonight.
I'm about to tell a story. You guys keep laughing at me. So I had this beer at Noble's on draft, and I was like, "This is so good! I got to go find this for the beer podcast." And then I went to the liquor store and I found it.
Lo and behold.
Of course, I mispronounced it. I was like, "Can I get the JLA?" They're like, "It's Alai." Oh, okay, sorry.
Either way, can I have
Didn't
some?
realize I was buying a snooty beer.
Yes, new tea.
Did they correct you for real?
I don't remember. I don't know.
Were you
Hey, Jim, don't let the truth get in the way of a okay story.
were you offended?
No.
Okay, good.
Well, I think he didn't know
There's hope for
what I
your
was asking
generation.
for. And I described the can. Like I looked it up online and he's like, "Oh, okay, it's this beer." And then he pronounced it the correct way. And I was like, "Okay, good to know."
Yeah.
Did he have a New Jersey accent?
No.
Okay.
It's like saying Porsche around Mike.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't
I flinched too.
Is it as good as on the tap?
It's good, but maybe not as good. Just being honest.
What do you think was
hard.
different about it?
I think I like it when it's colder.
Yeah.
It's hard to find a beer that's as good off tap. Or hard. There's, holy crap.
Wow.
We're all
tight.
struggling. We should actually, apparently it's better to record at 10 in the morning than 1 in the afternoon.
Speak for yourself.
So it's rare to find a beer that's as good in the can or bottle as is off of tap. Tap beer is normally more fresh, more robust.
preserved. It's probably chilled better.
Mhm.
You know, we had Bearded Iris home style off the tap the other night.
Mhm.
It was like, oh, wow, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There are some I've had like
Single hop mosaic.
Yes. That was very good.
I almost picked that up because we have to review that one.
Oh, dude, there's that was the lost
one,
episode.
Yeah, it was one of the lost to the universe.
Well.
So
the
Kentucky
picture.
Bourbon Barrel Ale. The first time I had it, I was like, "Oh my god, this is incredible!" It was still one of my favorite beers of all time. And I saw it in the store and bought it. I'd had it off of tap the first time I had it. It was amazing. Found it in a store in bottles, bought it, brought it home, cracked it open, and I was like, "Ugh,
Is this the same beer?
so not good."
It's still good.
It's not to me.
Not
not
off the,
nearly
you were
the same.
spoiled
There's
off the tap.
There's
That is
something
the
about
one. There's something very different about that beer. It's just
Yeah.
a lot smoother, a lot more round. You get a lot more of the carbonation in the bottle. It bites where you get it off tap, and it's just
it's
kind of
just
like butter.
silky smooth
Yeah.
off the tap. Anyway,
I know
I've
that
actually
one time.
I've really been enjoying whiskey and bourbon lately.
Oh, I
So-
brought some for you.
We went to Vegas for a trade show. We had to drive a trailer out there. A buddy of mine that works for us here at J Squared, and we were 2 days out there, 2 days back. We had a grand old time. And coming back, we left early enough. Well, I guess late enough. It got us to old Winslow, Arizona. So we stopped there, and we had a cigar and a nice Four Roses in the parking lot of this hotel in the middle of nowhere. And the next morning we got up and went and stood on a corner in Winslow, Arizona. So that picture is on my Instagram if you want to take a look at it. Very
it's the
interesting.
lyrics to what song?
Oh my goodness, really?
I don't memorize lyrics.
You don't know that song?
I don't memorize. It's look, when people start quoting things out of movies or lyrics from songs, I'm lost. I don't have
Yeah.
the heart.
I'm
to
standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona. Such a fine sight to
Okay, yeah.
see.
Who's
There's a
that?
girl,
No, I'm just
my
kidding.
lord, with a
All right.
flatbed Ford slowing down to take a look at
Take it easy.
me.
Oh yeah. Anyway.
The Eagles.
Yeah, I know.
And it was covered by Travis Tritt. I think
Oh,
it's
really?
I think it was a better version.
Then the Eagles?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm.
It's a good country song. Makes a great country song.
I could definitely hear the
It's got banjo in it and stuff. And
did he have the twang?
Travis Tritt has got that voice. He's twangy, but he's ballsy. He's got a manly voice. You know, he's got a
You got twang,
not really Trace
twang and
Atkins.
balls.
Yeah, twang and balls. Hanging balls, twanging balls. So while we were out there, we were looking for a bunch
Hangy,
of things
twangy
to do.
balls.
We set up our booth on a Friday morning and had the rest of the afternoon to kill. So
wait, where? What store can I get those twangy balls at?
those twangy balls would be in.
Yeah.
There we
Mike's
go.
toystore.com.
That's right.
Hangy twangy balls.
So we decided to go to the west rim of the Grand Canyon just to check it out. I had been to the regular version of the where you normally go,
Yeah.
the national park, but there's a western rim, and apparently it is controlled by the Hualapai Indian Reservation. Little do I know, they hit you up for everything just to set foot on the freaking parking lot.
That's why it's lesser known.
Right. So, like, hey, we don't want to take a bus. We're fine hiking a quarter mile to the edge. Well, that'll be $27 for the group of us. No, per head. Okay, go pound sand. No,
Yeah.
to see a hole in the ground. So we decided to take the 2-hour trip back to Vegas and said, you know what? Let's go to the dam. And I've been there a bunch of times,
Mhm.
and we'll take the dam tour. Why not?
Right.
Nope.
Nope.
We were
can't
too
do
late
it.
for that.
No damn bait.
And apparently the elevator wasn't working. So we just, we looked, it's still a spectacle.
Yeah.
And we walked onto the bridge that they built. That's 10 years old now, amazingly enough. But standing on that bridge and looking down, I'm a big documentary, how things work kind of guy. I like to see graphics and animations and cutaways. I think I'm just fascinated by that stuff. So this buddy of mine and I that drove out there, we're just talking about, I'm like, they built this thing in 4 years. Did you guys know this?
No.
The Hoover Dam was built in 1931 and 1935.
Wow.
You could, I think, pave a 4-lane highway around the world with the amount of concrete they used in that thing.
Yeah, it's
It is-
a massive,
it is
massive dam.
Gargantuanly big. It's 770 feet high, just as wide at the bottom. So the foot of the dam to the back of the dam is 700 some odd, or maybe 650 feet. The bridge is 900 feet above the river. It's just astounding. And I was like, there was one vision of a guy who had this.
Mhm.
Yeah, we're just going to put the dam here. We're going to create the nation's biggest reservoir, Lake Mead. And we're going to stop the Colorado River or divert it for 4 years. And you show up for work, you're desperate because you're coming out of the depression. It's still in the depression, right? I just need a job. Okay, guys, you're going to get up on that rickety truck that's got multiple layers with drills on them.
No ropes.
And I need a 50-foot tunnel in diameter going from this and about a half mile up that way. Good luck. Those guys are going, you want us to do what? 4 years. They've been widening this freaking road out here for the past 6 freaking years.
I'll say ever since we've been doing this.
Oh my
It's a lot less than
gosh.
6 years, but
6 years.
that's crazy.
It took them 10 years to build that bridge. And it was
China-
a marvel engineering.
China just built like a 10-story apartment complex in 28 hours.
Mhm.
Like new feet. Yeah.
OSHA wants.
I don't know if I'd trust it.
Yeah.
Right.
OSHA's salivating.
they don't have OSHA. They have OSHIT.
Yeah. The Japanese have been known, like whenever they have earthquakes over there and you see the pictures of the roads just torn up where you can't possibly drive
same
over it
day.
and lifted. Like in 4 days, the entire highways are totally redone.
It's crazy.
Amazing.
Why does it take us so long?
Red tape.
Bureaucracy.
Ah,
Get the
Think so?
permits.
It's permits like
but dude,
yeah,
a dam that size in 4 years,
that's crazy.
it's unreal. And like you
They
look at
worked
that.
damn hard at that.
They did
Yeah.
work damn hard.
Uh-huh.
So the other aspect of it, because you mentioned how many people died playing Alai,
Mhm.
or
Mhm.
Or
97 people died building the dam.
Mm.
So that was about 27,000 people were involved in building the dam. 97 people died. That amounts to about a person every 2 weeks. So imagine showing up to work. All right, who died now?
I
Hey, remember
imagine-
Charlie? Yeah, he's good. Yeah, he's not with us anymore.
Exactly. Remember being the key word.
14 days since last incident.
Right?
Wait, gotta erase that. Sorry, guys.
back to square one.
Every
yeah.
2 weeks.
I would imagine probably the majority of them happened towards the end of it too, as they got higher and higher and higher. Because
I think, the rumor has it is that some people fell into the concrete, because they didn't,
Oh,
they poured
God.
it in sections,
Mhm.
and like little, I would say probably 10 foot by 10 foot sections.
Mm.
Just amazing. And then they had the foresight to say, well, we know about concrete, we need it to be cooled because if it heats up, it'll crack and diminish its integrity. So they actually built a giant radiator downriver, then piped cold water through pipes in through the concrete.
no kidding.
It's freaking nuts, man.
Wow.
It is absolutely astounding. And so we get back to the Airbnb. And I'm like, there's got to be a video on YouTube that does exactly what I'm needing it to do. Wouldn't you freaking know it? 6 days before that, somebody uploaded a video that's about an hour and change long that does exactly that. It was so, I was like,
And then
just immersed.
Tim grabbed a bottle of lotion and a box of Kleenex and enjoyed his night.
The facial
Made it
expression
awkward
he
for
made,
everybody.
yeah, right?
Dad,
Let's watch this, guys. Nope. We're not watching that with you.
Get out.
All right. Before this goes away,
They erected the steel beams.
oh Jesus!
Then we can't take you anywhere.
Nope.
You always have to go there. Sorry, Carly.
About recycled Carly's beer, right?
You're the one that made a whole audio clip about Mike's Toy Store.com.
I have no idea what you're talking about. She said it.
So speaking of how things work, how would this work with food? What would this pair well with?
I mean, any
the
summer
usual.
activity.
Grilled chicken sandwich.
Yeah, anything on the
Pineapple on it.
grill.
Little pineapple grilled chicken sandwich.
Hot dog.
That's your pizza
I was
beer.
thinking
That's your
hot dog.
stadium beer. That's your
You can pound it.
Mm-hmm.
a little foie gras with a little pomegranate sauce, maybe.
Yeah, compote. Mhm.
Yeah,
Little highlight.
fricassee.
So definitely be good to watch highlight with.
I'm trying to think of any fancy cooking words I can think
You
of.
must have seen highlight somewhere.
Little crudité.
We're about the same age.
I've seen it on like TV years and years ago, and
Right.
I've watched YouTube videos of it.
Now, how old are you, Ben?
42.
Yeah, you're
This is like an
younger.
every 3 episode question.
I forget.
I think
Do you remember his age?
I think
I don't.
42 is
You
right.
can't say it now.
I don't care.
I'm not even confident I'm correct.
Yeah,
You do tend to forget.
there's a point where you just don't even care about it anymore. It's like, oh, my birthday's next week. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
forgot about that.
Didn't do anything for mine this year.
Yeah, I think I would agree. I think this works with just about everything. This could be a good background beer. It could be a foreground beer, but for not very long. You notice we have not spent much time talking about this because it's very simple.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah.
It's just
It's an IPA.
it's just good.
Mhm.
I don't know what highlight has to do with it, but it's a good IPA.
It is a good IPA. Again, it's more the old school IPA that I like, which is not quite, face puckeringly
Yeah.
bitter.
Oh,
You don't need all the different layers of hops and all kinds of crazy stuff. And it's a pretty simple
It
beer.
says 6 hop
yeah.
varieties in it.
Really? Never mind.
When do you go? What do you call it when you have the sour beers? What's the effect?
I can't remember.
face
Oh,
pucker?
tongue
Is it
glove.
face pucker?
Tongue-
Not
tongue
tongue
glove?
glove.
Oh.
Like you get punched in the
Oh,
face.
the face molester was one of them we talked
Right.
about. And yeah, it just
Courtney and I got our faces molested last night with a beer. right on the onset. It was kind of like both of us sat there for probably like 30 seconds just going,
Bitter beer face.
not beer, sour. Oh, not bitter, sour.
I know, but you
Yeah.
remember the commercials.
there was enough, by the way.
Come on, Mr.
For the next
Media
reel
Man.
that you release, there was enough pause between face molested by beer that you can really have fun with that one.
Okay, sounds
good. Yeah, it's a good everything beer. I think pizza, hamburger, hot dog,
Well-rounded.
pretzels, whatever.
Yeah.
It's a good beer. I don't really know what else to say about it. I feel like I'm
Amarillo, Simcoe, Cascade, Montaka, Centennial, and CTZ. We hit like everything they talk about. We hit on the flavors. It talks about tangerine, candied orange peel, flavors clementine, Valencia orange, so orange, and orange. Hint of caramel. Yeah, and just citrusy orange.
Good stuff.
I do want to point out real quick, by the way, that apparently Jim and Carly did not get the fancy shirt memo.
No.
Right?
Slackers.
What's wrong with my shirt? It's fancy. It's got a collar on it.
That's right.
Incredible doors.
Incredible doors. For anybody who needs a garage door fixed, call us. Incredibledoors.com.
It's the same marketing face as the eggnog.
You mean Evan Williams eggnog? Evan Williams. Go to evanwilliams.com. Find the eggnog. Like that?
Okay, let's rate this beer and move on. Carly?
I would say 7.8 cement filled people. No, that's horrible.
Cement-filled people.
I'm trying to think of something that we talked about. 7.8 out of 10.
7.8 feet in center block out of 10 center blocks.
Yeah.
Cement people?
Cement people.
Yeah.
Still better than the Great Wall of China, so that's okay. A lot of people in that one.
Took them a lot longer than 4 years to build, too.
Mhm.
Yeah. Took them like 5 years.
I would say 8.
Yeah.
Somewhere in the 8 ballpark range. 8 bruises out of 10 that you might get playing High Life for the first time.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm going a flat 7 on this. Like it's solid. It's crushable. It goes down easy, which I guess is the definition of crushable. I mean, there's not a lot of depth to it, not a lot to talk about, like you said, but it's a solid beer. It tastes good. It goes down easy. I drink it again. Yeah.
Probably about an 8 myself.
Mhm.
8, miles of concrete. Whatever that means. 8 lanes of concrete, maybe.
8 lanes of concrete.
7 Hoovers out of 10 dams.
That's right.
Okay. I think we're fading. You should have brought us coffee.
Right?
Okay. So
Yeah, Ben.
I'm sorry, guys.
slacker. Cigar City Brewing, Alai, IPA. If you want a good background beer, or if you just like IPA but you don't want to go too crazy with it, this is a great option.
It's good.
Yes.
Easily findable.
That's what I was about to say.
On
Absolutely.
tap a lot of places, in stores a lot of places. I'm sure you can find it Kroger and everywhere else. Publix,
Yeah.
whatever your grocery store is.
And I do remember the tap
Wawa, I
is
know they're coming.
the who?
Wawa.
Are they coming?
We're getting a Wawa.
Wawa.
Oh.
All right.
We're getting a Hy-Bee next behind us.
I mean,
Hy-Bee.
I don't know
A
what
Wawa
Hy-Vee
and a Hy-Bee. Hy-Bee
Are we
Wawa.
speaking a different language?
we're going back to wingdings again.
is.
Again, we're having problems with the English language.
Are we on the Facebook group right now?
Let me see if anything.
I went to the Wawa at the Hy-Vee, and okay.
My dog could drive better than that gerb.
That gerb is really bad. I hate going to my gerb.
What is a gerb?
Job.
Uh,
They took their gerb.
Trying to
They
figure out
took
how a
their
gerbil.
gerb.
Yeah, okay, here's another one. April 29th. If you go like north of here on the interstate, there's a buffalo, and there used to be a bunch of other buffaloes in this farm right off the. It's a private piece of land, and they've been there for decades. As long as we've been here, we've seen them out, well taken care of. This person has, and it's like when you read these things, you have to do it in this voice. Has anyone seen that poor buffalo who's all alone every day on the property that's visible from the 65 freeway? Okay, you're from California. I feel so far sorry for it. Is there anything we can do?
God.
Yeah.
Wait, read some of the
Go
comments.
out into the field and lay down next to it.
Yeah.
That's what you can do.
Go up and console it and pet it.
Yes.
I've petted a buffalo before.
Some of the comments, Jesus, not this again. How do you say you're not from here without saying you're not from here? Just pay attention to the road. He's been there for about 25 years.
The old buffalo.
He's there. Just saw him the other day. He's fine.
He doesn't like your attention either, so leave him alone, dude. There you go.
Yeah.
Or go into the pen and lay
The
down
other one
next to him.
died. The one that's left is a staple, though. I look for it every time. Norman is doing great. Keep your eyes on the road.
Norman the Buffalo.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah. These are the mind your business and keep your mouth shut or move back home. If this ain't some California shit, y'all don't have to get in everybody's business.
You know how no, he's had not the greatest days, because all he seems to want to do today is read
find
pissed off
negative comments. That's
and make
it.
fun of
It
them.
makes me feel better about my life, Ben, okay? I need to feel something.
Aw, buddy, I'll give you a hug.
All right. So, Cigar City Brewing, Alai IPA. Check it out. Give it a shot. Check out some other episodes. Find us on Patreon at the alesandtalespodcast.com. We're going to break so Ben can give Jim a hug, and hopefully next episode will be less negative comments.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine.
He's a people person, can't you tell?
Right. Come on now.
Till next time.
Love y'all.
See you guys.
Cheers.